Hello there and welcome to this tutorial on waking up and sleeping to music. There is a prerequisite for this particular tutorial, and that is creating and managing playlists. So if you haven't seen that video yet, please look at that one first and then come back and join us on this one. Thank you. Okay, so our task is really simple here. What we want to do is we basically want to create an alarm to wake up every day of the week in the master bedroom between 7 and 9, listening to a specific easy listening playlist that I previously created. So how do we go about doing that? Very simple. First of all, we click on the tray icon. We select Wake Up to Music. We pick the room where we want to schedule an event. As you can see here, we currently have no alarm scheduled, but we're going to schedule one now and change that. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to change the start time and the end time. I want to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I want the room to automatically turn off at 9 o'clock. So let's see how you do that. So the first thing we do is we change the start time to 7 a.m. Then we say that we do want an end time, which is an optional thing. And it's currently set to 8 a.m., but we want to change that to 9 a.m. Okay, so now I have my wake up alarm being scheduled between 7 and 9. It's great. And now I don't want to play it, I don't want to wake up every day. I just want to wake up during the week at that time. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off Sunday, and I'm going to go ahead and turn off Saturday. And I can create a different schedule for the weekend. Since time is short here, we're just going to do a single schedule on this particular room. Okay, the next two items is a one-time alarm and a remove after trigger. This is just a way of creating an ad hoc schedule. So if you want to do a one-time only and then just have it automatically dismissed, you would set those two options. Now the next option is to specify the volume that you want to play the music at when the room turns on. And there's an option here to ramp up the volume. So when you start playing music in the room, the volume is going to go up gradually over a 30-second period. And if you have an end time, it'll also ramp down at the end of that period. Now I have to select the music. So currently, because my source is saying just use whatever source is currently selected for the master bedroom, and whatever's playing in the master bedroom at the time that the alarm goes off, just go ahead and use that. But in this particular case, I want to wake up to a specific playlist, which means that I have to select a specific source. So I'm going to go ahead and pick David's Player. And once I pick David's Player, I'll then have the option to pick a specific playlist. So in the music, I can pick one of my music services playlists, or in my case, I've created an easily listening playlist as a CasaTunes playlist. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Once you have configured the alarm, you can go ahead and say done. And now we have an alarm set up. Now, if I want to delete this alarm, I just click on the edit and then hit on the delete. And if you want to edit the alarm, you just go ahead and press on the alarm event itself. Quick overview of how to create an alarm. Another kind of nice thing that's handy to know is you can now see that we have one alarm scheduled in the master bedroom. In addition to that, if you look at the now playing screen, you'll see that there's an alarm indicator up in the top right, and that tells us that there's an alarm scheduled for this particular room. Okay, so that's how you wake up to music. And then what about sleeping to music? So let's go ahead and turn the room on. Now when you want to sleep to music, there's two ways of doing this. The first way is just go ahead, well, there's actually three ways, but the first way is go ahead and press on the room name, and down the last menu item here will be turn the rooms off. So you can select that, and then you can either turn all rooms off, or you can turn the master bedroom off, and then you can specify whether you want it to turn off immediately or whether you want to have a delay in it turning off. Now, if you select something like 15 minutes, it'll play music for the next 15 minutes, and then it will slowly ramp down. So it's a nice way to go to sleep. But there's a quicker way to do that, and the quickest way to do that is actually to press and hold the power button when the room is on, and you get the same set of options. So that's a quick summary of how to wake up and sleep to music. Thank you.